All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Discovering Grayslake. Kind of a fun episode we're going to do here today. We're going to talk about the Bachelorette Auction, the Third Annual Bachelorette Auction. And we're recording here from Bellevue Studios right on Center Street. Kristen's so kind to let us in here. So if you guys are looking for photography for a wedding, for pets, for a couple's thing, a senior shoot, anything that you want, Kristen's fantastic. I've been a very, very good friend of mine for an extremely long time. So hats off to Bellevue. All your photography needs, come here. We appreciate you, honey. All right, so today we're talking about the Bachelorette Auction. I brought my buddy Carl in because he wants to run the show.
What's up, Dave?
Yeah, nothing. So Carl and I have been friends for a really long time in the DJ business. We've worked together for like 20 years, right?
Oh, 25.
25 years.
Yep.
Showing your age, Carl.
Yeah.
Showing your age.
That's why I shave.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You can't tell the gray, right?
That's right.
All right. So one of the things we wanted to do today is I know that you have a bunch of questions. Everybody always has questions about the Bachelor or Bachelorette auction.
Yes.
And I know you've been involved. We've done a lot of videos. If you don't know who Carl is, Carl was the flasher in a video, and he also held up Barbecue Productions.
Yes. With a bottle of barbecue sauce.
Correct.
Reluctantly.
Correct.
So that was a little crazy.
People might say, why are we not seeing your face in these videos? Because one, you had a neon mask on, and the other is just
Yes.
back flashing people in town.
Yes. It's crazy. Who knows?
I digress. All right, hit me with some fun stuff. Let's have some fun today.
All right. So here, this auction, right? I mean, what actually is it? And like, when is it?
All right. So for starters, what is it? So we started doing this 3 years ago. That with the community we build around the podcast, we like to bring people together. And I felt like the community had been so good to me that I wanted to help bring everybody back together to maybe help out a family in need. So it's a straight fundraiser to help out a local family in need. This family is from right in Grayslake. They live in the manor. So all the money and funds raised here will go directly to them. And I like to call them fundraisers because we get to have fun while raising money for a great cause.
It's a really great, heartfelt thing that you're doing, bringing the community together, and focusing on that because there's, out of all the things in the world, we get busy and things just go by so fast, and we kind of like miss the flowers, right? And when something like this happens, when somebody in the community needs the community, and this type of thing happens, it just, kind of pulls at the heartstrings, it's a fantastic thing. And it's funny that you say fundraiser. Well, I don't know about you, but most people these days don't speak really good English anyway. So it's usually, even though it's fundraiser, most people say fundraiser anyway.
Yeah,
so I think it's got a two-tone thing there. I think it's great, but I love the fundraiser.
Yes. So it's going to be a good time. I think it's going to, and I know you asked when, so mark your calendars, February 27th at First Draft, and doors open at 6:30, and everything kicks off at 7 o'clock. We're going to come out with official times when everything's going to be. So there's the general information for you.
General information. All right. So with that said, First Draft.
Yep.
There's, obviously a certain amount of room.
Yeah.
So who could come?
Well, first of all, who can come, what kind of people? Is that what you're talking about? Or how many?
Well, not what type of people. Obviously all types of people. Preferably ones with deep pockets. Come on, it's, it is an auction. We want to make sure, we're raising enough money here for the family in need. But just who can come?
Okay.
Can kids come? Can adults come? Spouses, that type of thing.
Thank you for asking that. So it is a 21 and older event. I know we've had some issues in the past, people knowing, so it's not a kids event for many different reasons. Anything that has, alcohol surrounding it, we don't want kids running around. Just we don't want anybody to get hurt.
Date night, baby.
Right, it's date night. So speaking of that, so date night, you don't have to be single to come to the Bachelorette auction. Every year we have to explain it. Yes, we try to do something different to bring, so it's a different kind of event. But this is simply an event that you can come to, have fun with community, give back. You can bid on bachelorettes through the live auction thing. If you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're married, if you're single, it doesn't matter. There's prizes there for a little bit for everybody. As far as amount of people that can come, the first year we sold out. I think it was 226 tickets.
Wow, that's fantastic.
I may have sold more than Tom wanted me to sell down there, but we kept it a fire code. So this year we have a couple different things. I think last year we were right around like 175 because we wanted to make sure fire code. Really what I'm trying to do this year is make it a better experience for people that come. I do not want this jam pack, asses to elbows or whatever you want to call it.
Right, sure.
I want to make it a good experience for having room to walk around. Obviously, we need as many people there as we can, but that's the amount of tickets we're shooting to sell. I think we're trying to get to sell probably 200 this year.
So, just a side note, you just mentioned asses to elbows.
Yes.
Have you seen that actually work before? I mean, your ass is down here and your elbows. So,
What's the next
I've
step?
heard nut to butts before. Nuts to butts, but anyways, okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
something
Sorry,
like-
little. I get squirrel. But anyway, so here we've got first draft. We got adult only. People are coming. We know what it's for now, but these things can't happen without sponsors.
Amen.
So, how do you make the money? I mean, tell me, how many do you have sponsors? Do you
Yes.
need sponsors? What's going on with that?
All right. So this year, the first years were a little hard to get people together. So, but I'll just give you a list of our sponsors that we have this year. So this year we have a gold sponsor, Herring Homes, right down the road here. So thank you, Jamie. They are a gold sponsor. We have silver sponsor. We still have 2 availabilities for silver sponsorship.
So let's go, silver sponsors.
Exactly. But big, I tip my hat to Joe Velez at JPV Financial. Joe is involved so much in this community. He's just a good dude. He sponsors the hot seat on this show, but Joe's a great guy and always there to help out community. So
Don't worry, folks. We got a hot seat coming for you
God,
soon. So
I can't even.
that's all right. So anyways, more sponsors. Let's hear about these sponsors.
All right. So the way the show works are we have 5 bachelorettes. Actually, we're going to have 6 bachelorettes. Those brave women are supported by a sponsor. And then they're the ambassador of a prize package that we put together. So those sponsors that we have for bachelorette sponsors, it's funny that we have 2 attorneys right in the building we're at here.
Nice.
AKL Legal. Alan down there is awesome. He has a podcast out. I recommend everybody listen to that. Across the street here on the corner, Churchill. So and Bob and all the crew over there has been fantastic. Bob actually has 2 podcasts
Big
on
names
here.
in the community.
Yep. No, seriously. Jody Sinkmars, Sinkmars Group down there, fantastic. McMahon Services is on board. Ivy Hall. So we actually have a giant dispensary in Illinois who's actually a sponsor of a bachelorette, and also our friends at Grayslake Feed Sales down here.
Very nice. Now, for you folks that don't know what a dispensary is, it's not that little thing where you put a quarter in and your cum ball pops out.
Right.
That's a dispensing machine, which how cool would that be, Dave?
That'd be good. Oh, with
Pop in a quarter
and what's
and
coming out?
just a gummy or something. I don't know. I mean,
A dispensary
a
dispenser.
dispensary dispenser.
I'm going to run
How
that by.
cool. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's get that on board. Hey, and that's our idea, folks. Don't
Right,
take that.
trademarked.
Don't run with that yet.
Trademark. All right,
Trademark. You heard it here first, right here.
I got a couple more sponsors I need to mention
go
too.
ahead.
So as always, we have a photo booth there, so you can come take a picture of the photo booth, get those pictures sent right off. So we have 2 photo booth sponsors. One is Nano, who's also a sponsor of the show. Nano, because everybody knows Nano, and I think that's the name of her Instagram page. Maybe you've heard that ad before. Also, my friends down at the end, love them. Orthodontic specialists of Lake County, Dr. Selke. Awesome dude. I mean, everybody listening to the show probably has had some kind of contact with him. Just 2 more. So we also do a 50-50 raffle. So the really fun thing about the 50-50 raffle we do is we have 2 50-50 sponsors, and their money that they give to the show automatically goes in the 50-50 to start. So we'll have $500 in the 50-50 raffle before anybody puts a dime in it.
Wow.
It's super fun. And Market Strang. So thanks to Strang Funeral Chapel is one of those 50-50s. And my buddy Keith from Glenrock Pop. Glenrock actually will have a basket in here, and he's all for that. And last but not least, we have a media sponsor, Eli from The Loop Marketing. And Eli and his team will be putting together all of our social ads that I think start at the time of this recording. So if you see stuff sponsored and popping up on your Instagram and your Facebook, whatever, that's because Eli knows what he's doing. So we appreciate all of those folks. That's a lot, right?
That is a lot, and that
Sounds like a lot of work to get too.
Hey, man, listen. Hats off to you. I mean, there's a lot involved in doing these types of fundraisers, and I don't think a lot of people really understand the inner workings of the entire situation. I mean, they know that, hey, this is the day, this is what it's for, this is we're going to this thing. But this isn't just something that you could slap together in a week. This is time and effort and reaching out to people. And so thank you so much for telling us those sponsors. That's fantastic. So hats off to all of them for doing that as well. Now, you did mention Glen Rock Soda, though. I got to tell you, man.
Grayslake Pop. Keith will be mad at you for saying soda.
I know. I'm sorry, Keith. You know what? Here's what's so funny. I never say soda. So for me to even say soda right now is just bad.
Yeah.
Dang it. Anyways, listen. Glen Rock Pop is gone back way to my childhood. When I heard that was coming back,
it's amazing,
I was ecstatic. Back in the old lake house on Long Lake, in Fox Lake, we had a house, and every year the family would come together, and we'd have the little shorties, and in the crate, the wooden crate. And so anyways,
nostalgia, baby.
Nostalgia, man.
Yeah.
So thank you, Keith, for doing that, and again, all the rest of the sponsors.
One more thing I totally forgot to say, and absolutely rude of me because sometimes you stand too close and take things for granted. But Tom at First Draft and the whole staff there, they are so kind to me and make everything happen over there. Great place to have an event. And I'm not at liberty to announce what special we're doing this year for event space, but it's gonna be fun. So I'm sorry.
And great
First
food
Draft
too over there.
Just all around good. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a lot easier to get beers this year.
Oh, they have beers at First Draft?
Yeah,
I've heard that's good.
Yep, they are the first and the last one.
First and the last.
Yeah, and all in between.
And all the ones in between. That is awesome. So a lot going on.
Yes.
A lot of great things. Question somebody's going to have is, do I have to buy tickets? And if so, how much?
Okay. So a couple of questions we have asked about tickets.
And?
Yeah.
As a true journalist would do, because they ask you 18 things
yes,
and hope
and
that
then
you answer them all.
Yeah.
So how much?
Where?
And where to get them?
Okay. So tickets are for sale on the ticket website, which can be found in any of the links we have in here, even on the link tree. So it takes you right to the website. That page right there will tell you a lot about the family, the cause, we're coming. So we have tickets. General admission ticket is $20. I think with fees is $23. We also have other VIP tables that are for sale because there's not a lot of seating here. So in the main room where we'll do the live auction, I think we have 6 VIP tables for sale. Those come with 4 tickets. It's great because
how much are those tables?
You know what? I don't remember.
Okay,
like $250, I think.
Oh,
yeah. So after you get your 4 tickets, it's not that big of an investment, and all the money goes to the family.
That's awesome.
So tickets, a lot of other people say, can we get them at the door? My goal is that we sell this thing out, so there'll be no tickets left at the door. And the first year, people were pissed because they wanted to come to the door, they wanted to get them there, but we have fire code. There's only so many things we can do. So I urge everybody, even if you buy a ticket, if you don't know what's going on and you're not able to make it, it's a $20 donation to the family. So it's a no-brainer for me. I would like to sell this stuff out the week before, but I know everybody waits, but don't wait too long.
Well, let's not wait, folks. Let's just
get
it done. Click. Oh, and
yes,
I heard recently that you could actually win some.
Oh, win some tickets. Yes.
How do you win these tickets? I think I just heard something about that.
Yeah,
I think it was yesterday, maybe. I think
I made a video.
How's that work?
So we have a bunch of coasters at all the drinking and eating establishment.
Coasters like roller coasters? Or?
Yes, roller coasters.
Roller coasters.
Definitely not
like drink coasters.
Yeah, so drink coasters everywhere. They actually have the QR code on them. An easy way to buy your ticket if you're hanging out having a cocktail this weekend. Hanging out, just scan that in and then take a picture of yourself with it, tag us in it, and we're going to give some free tickets away.
Boom. Now, is that kind of like a raffle thing or because sometimes you're like, oh, if you do this,
yeah.
Oh, wait. I mean, you got to,
I'll probably pick the funniest one. Or you never know, I might give free tickets to everybody that doesn't.
Oh.
Just depends how I'm feeling that day.
See, man, see that.
Yeah.
Just a giving attitude right there. I love it.
Right, but we need to sell as many tickets, so that's why it's important you tell your friends and everybody and bring a posse with you. It's super fun. It's a great night out, and and just for a good cause, so you can just
I love
justify
a good
your
posse.
hangover.
Listen, it's an auction.
Yep.
Most people understand and know what an auction is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can just kind of touch base on exactly how the auction is going to go.
Sure.
I know you mentioned 50/50s. I know you mentioned raffles. I don't recall, but I know there's a booze wagon
Yep.
being raffled off. So kind of walk me through just a general idea of how the night's going to go.
Sure. Okay, so when doors open, people can come in. We have a lot of here. In the past, I think people's perception was you needed thousands and thousands of dollars to come and win stuff. Now, we do have things that are up there, but what I've learned from the past years is making everything, the dollar amount smaller, so that more people can win more things and go home happy. So it's all about customer experience, from having more room to walk around and all that. So we walk in the door for the first half hour, we'll be selling 50/50 raffles. So the bachelorettes will be walking around selling 50/50 raffles. They'll also be walking around selling raffle tickets. So I don't know how many raffle baskets we're going to have, but there's like 20. And when you guys hear some of the stuff that's in there, I'm stacking it up. If you win something, you should be really friggin' excited, because there's going to be some really cool stuff. 50/50 raffle. We have the photo booth going
to say that on air now.
I can do whatever.
Yeah, I mean, because I think they say that on primetime television now. So yeah, I think you could say shit.
I don't even. Yeah. All right, I won't say shit anymore. So we have a lot of other fun things. So then after that half hour, maybe 45 minutes, we'll turn our attention to the stage, which we're going to do a live auction. Now, bachelorette auction. Are we auctioning off the girls? No. Are we auctioning off the date or prize package that they are the ambassador of? So let me say that again. These girls are an ambassador of a prize package that we'll be auctioning off. Let me give you an example. Our friends at Ivy Hall have a bachelorette, and Amy, who is the marketing manager, I think, at Ivy Hall. So she has a package that she's giving away. She has a trailer that goes behind like her car, like an old time trailer, and she does caterings out of it. So she's got together with Tony's Butcher Shop in town, and so they're going to have a driveway catering. So they bring this little trailer to your house in your driveway with brisket from Tony's Butcher Shop, with drinks, a catering for 30.
Wow,
is the kind of thing that you'd be bidding on.
See, now that's just amazing.
It's pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
That's one of the bigger ones,
and
to say the least.
I'm glad you mentioned the ambassador, because a lot of people think, that you're auctioning off people.
Right.
And the fact that, you're having a representative / ambassador represent that package, not necessarily, whatever. So, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I know there's been some talk about, well, wait a minute, that's kind of, sexist or chauvinist. It really isn't. It isn't, because this is, guys, listen, man. I mean, just from the get-go of this conversation, this is about community. It's about helping out somebody who in need. So in reality, any kind of there's zero negativity involved in this auction at all.
Nope.
This is all purposeful. It's enlightening. It's exhilarating. It's just fantastic. And for anybody to ever say anything different,
right?
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, it is 2026.
It is 2026.
That's the way it
I
goes.
know. I get it, but
everybody's got a problem with anybody. So if you're talking crap about me on the interwebs, my feelings are not even hurt a little bit.
So for those of you who could really, see the value in this,
come on down.
Come on down. Absolutely. Get your tickets now. Don't wait.
Yes.
Don't wait.
What else you got on there for me? Anything good?
So you mentioned earlier on that you've been doing this for 3 years.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about the first and second year. I mean, how successful have these fundraisers been?
Both of them are equally successful in different ways. I think the way I measure the success is how much we do for the family, or this community can give back. First year was amazing. Little guy, Raphael, and he was quadriplegic. Father was going through some really rough medical times. Their story has developed, and they're the greatest people because they didn't ask for help, right? We found them.
Right.
Which was amazing. The dad was able to get some experimental medication, get back on his feet, working, and I heard that through other Bachelor sponsors over the year, they were able to secure a home now with larger hallways.
That's great.
To bring the little guy through, and he was awesome. He was awesome. And that year we raised about $22,000 with everybody coming together. Second year, last year, we had a family that we were able to help out. Cool. One of the brother who's on there, and if you're listening, man, you're seriously cool. The way he took care of his little brothers and was able to bring everything back together after losing parents and things like that, having a really tough time. We were able to supply them with some much needed funding and some other fun things for the family to do together. And that again, it was around $20,000. I would like this year, because this year, if you guys haven't heard, it's Ginny and Tim Germshire. I hope I say your guys' name right. Yes, but Ginny and Tim. Ginny's had a really rough time going through a lot of her chemo and has basically an incurable cancer. It's like a 1 in a million cancer. So they're having a rough time. You know what? They're super humble. I don't think they really wanted the help so much as our community coming together has given them hope. And if you didn't listen to their podcast, you should listen to it. Just the idea of helping a sickness where people have your back, and to see a community come together, a community of strangers. Many people are strangers to them, coming together to help them. So leading them forward, I think the hope will hopefully carry them forward and seeing the good. And Jenny had one other thing. They said they feel weird taking stuff, right? But in order for people to give, there has to be somebody to receive.
Correct.
So awesome family. So if you haven't listened to their podcast, if you're looking for a reason to come to this, listen to them. They're awesome. And my buddy Micah, their son, 20-year-old with some special needs, great kid. He's got to he'll be on more videos with me too, but he's a great dude. So yeah, just to make their life a little bit easier in this time of need.
That's again, man, heartstrings just pulling. I mean, if you have any kind of empathy or sympathy or whatever have you, it's a great thing. Don't even hesitate. Listen, guys, after you see this, don't even hesitate. Just reach into the pocket, get the ticket, come to the show, have a good time, help support somebody. Like Dave mentioned earlier, if for some ungodly reason you can't make it, at least you donated and you helped. Gosh, there was something. Oh, sky's the limit then, Dave, with these things. I mean,
absolutely.
Year 3, I don't see any. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. Meaning that
right.
Year after year, we're gonna, keep on doing this until. I guess until you can't.
Right.
So it's just fantastic. Now, listen, you mentioned a lot about hope.
Yep.
And just out of curiosity, I'm looking across to you here, and I see her wearing a sweatshirt that says "Hope Dealer."
Yeah,
now
it was appropriate.
Is that a one-off, or are you? I mean, are these going to be at the show? Or are we making a few?
Hey, if somebody wants
the auction kind of thing, or if somebody wants one,
they just get a hold of us, because we are doing a bunch of other Discovering Grayslake merch stuff.
Yeah,
with our friends at Jam and Teas here in Grayslake. Now, there's another great podcast, episode 45. I do know that. But yeah, we'll have some stuff. But I liked it. I think it's just to remind people to do good, right?
Yes. I mean, and again, what do they say? It's easier to turn that frown upside down. It takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown.
Believe it.
And it's easier to be good than it is to be bad.
Absolutely.
It takes effort to be bad, but to be good is so much easier.
It should be in your nature just to be a good human, right?
And that right there, looking across, Hope Dealer, in the auction itself, with all the hope, it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, I want to mention two things, Carl, that you say that. So a lot of people come up, they thank me for what we're doing, right? We're not doing anything except for what we're supposed to.
Yep.
Right?
Amen.
If everybody just did, and that's what these things are. I mentioned all these sponsors. I mentioned every single person that buys a ticket, every single person that has given us a gift card, a donation. A little goes a long way. And I think people need to grasp that. A smile to somebody on the street could turn somebody's day around. Buying a ticket to here helps the family, because we don't get $22,000 by somebody writing a check for that. It's 20 here, 10 here, come there. And if we have an experience where you can have fun. And with that being said, I look through, and the hardest thing, moving on for this, like doing the next year, there are so many fundraisers in town. everybody is raising money for a basketball team, a baseball team.
Yeah.
And there's fake freaking GoFundMe's out there that everybody is asking for money. So we try to put everything up front so people know what they're spending on. I really appreciate everybody puts their faith in here for a good family. And you have a choice where to put your money, right? And I know you want to sponsor your son's baseball team or neighbor's baseball team and all this, which is all fine and dandy, and it's great. And I do the same thing. But this is the kind of stuff that really makes a difference.
Oh,
really does.
absolutely.
So I know you have a choice, so I appreciate you choosing to click the button right now and use your debit card.
Yeah,
right?
click it.
Yeah, right.
Click it.
Click it.
So I think people get the gist of it, how they can help. But is there anything additional other than getting a ticket? Let's say they just want to donate or whatever.
Yeah.
So how can someone that's listening to this podcast
It's a great question.
help?
Great question. It's two different ways. You can get on the ticket link. Let's say you can't come. There's a strict donation button on there, which we've already had like 10 or 12 different just straight donations to the family,
Awesome.
which that all can be done right through there. We also have a Venmo, and any way you want to do it, just a cash donation is perfectly fine. The other thing is we're still looking for some raffle prizes and stuff. And we don't want piddly little stuff. And I hate to sound like a jackass with that,
no.
but I want stuff that I want people to walk in and be blown away by the raffle baskets we have, because I love everybody else that's doing the raffles, but I want to kick your ass.
Yeah.
I want this to be the coolest thing because I don't like to do anything half-assed. So I want to blow people away with this. We need raffle prizes. If you have a friend, a neighbor, anybody that might have some Bears tickets, Cubs tickets, Blackhawk tickets, Bulls tickets, something like that you can get donated, awesome. An experience to a hotel, tickets to a concert, anything. Because I know somebody listening here has a hookup.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. And that those donations we're still looking for. It could be really anything like that. But really spread the word. That I'm going to have so many prizes here that I hope that we have enough people, because people are going to walk away and they're going to steal some of this stuff, because the value of some of these things
Please don't steal. Please don't steal.
It's amazing. So that's really the way people can help. Spread the word, buy tickets. If you have something you want to donate, fantastic. Or simply share this show, share a podcast, stupid video that not that they're stupid, Carl, but share one of our videos. And we're trying to get your attention without making too many people mad. Let's after this, I know you have your hot seat questions. I know right about this. Carl is not familiar with the show but right around the 30-minute mark, we do the hot seat. So
Okay. Yeah. Well, I haven't. I forgot my Apple Watch.
Right. He's an
Anyways,
Android guy, by the way.
So we're right around the 30-minute mark,
Yep.
and that's when you like to do the hot seat. That whole thing, right? Let's go. That kind of thing.
I add that in later.
Oh, you add that in later. Okay.
Yes.
Well, whatever. It's going to be better than mine. All right. So here we go. The hot seat. Ready? I actually do have some. So I think you did touch on this, though. Does the girl have to go on a date?
Yes. No. I'm sorry. No. Anybody with any romantic interest that night is all up to them, right? So if you bid on this package and the cute girl that's up there, she does not have to go on a date with you, and you do not have to go on a date with him. But whatever you guys figure out on your own time is wonderful. I love to see love between philanthropists.
There you go. So there you go, folks. Bring your A game. You might just go home with the actual.
But you still should shower and shave. And,
please shower and shave and, whatever you do.
Whatever happens, happens.
That's right.
Hey, we've made a couple love connections to this, so it's really good.
Now, see?
Yeah.
That's also part of the success story right there.
Exactly.
All right. Can you come if you're married?
Absolutely. Doors are open to everyone. Anybody that wants to give back, make a difference in this world, doesn't matter if you're married, single, whatever you are, come buy some raffle tickets, bid on some stuff. There's some cool stuff, man.
That's awesome. Yeah. I can't wait. Are you a human trafficker?
It's funny because I was called a human trafficker, and other people used a thing of a trader. So I'm selling human beings. We actually had a girl on the FaceTube last week on some community group saying, "What kind of world do we live in where it's okay to sell women?" And I wanted to answer, like, have you looked around what's going on in our world? It's kind of normal right now.
Yeah, it's the norm. But apparently,
we're not selling women.
No, definitely not selling women. Just to touch on that, it's really crazy how people just see the headline, but they don't read the fine print underneath it. Pay attention, folks. Read.
Right. And someone who's making fun of me or trying to put me down, Usually I answer back with, I explain what's going on and let them know where the donation link is, because I know that they're a good human since they were cared about what I was doing, and give them the opportunity to donate to make the world a better place without worrying about traffickers like me. There'll be
You're
no
a
sarcasm.
hope dealer, Dave.
Yes.
You're a hope dealer.
Yes.
All right. Let's
So
just
no
leave it there.
trafficking.
No trafficking. Just dealing hope.
That's right.
Why no guys this year?
Okay, so first year was all guys. We had 10 guys the first year. Last year, I think we
Holy
had
cow.
4 girls and 4 guys. And then this year, when we put the thing out for people to put their names in, and people started making suggestions, I wanted to make it smaller, wise, to make the show go faster. They're all women. So it's funny how perception changes, because the first year somebody said, "Are you going to have girls in this?" And I went, "Oh God, no. Can you imagine? People would eat me alive if we put women up there." So then the second year we did half and half, which I'm like, okay, we're going to get some crap for this. And here we are, year 3, now doing what I said I would never do, but hopefully it raises some more eyebrows.
Hey, listen, I'm down for some brow raising for sure. Listen, if mainstream TV can do The Bachelorette and do The Bachelor,
The
right?
Golden Bachelor.
And now we have the Golden Bachelor. So, hey, folks, just saying this. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen next year, but maybe next year will be a Golden.
You
I
never
don't
know. We
We'll
could do a senior
Yeah.
Bachelor, Bachelorette.
That would be cool.
Not a senior, but a senior.
Yeah,
Yes, we could do both.
we could do both.
Hey, you never know. And
Golden showers. I mean,
right.
golden. Well, whatever. You
The
get
Golden
the drift.
Girls.
Golden Girls.
there you go.
There you go.
All right.
Stay tuned.
So I'm glad to answer that question directly. Yes.
So, do you need to bring cash to the event?
You can bring cash to the event. We don't like paying credit card fees, because all those credit card fees come right out of the pocket of the Grimshays. So, but yes, bring cash. But we can payments from Venmo, credit card, Zelle, however you want to spend money. We will have that opportunity for you there.
And so, how do you buy? Have you used cash? I mean, you could use your card or Venmo or whatever for the raffle
For 50-50
tickets and everything?
raffle tickets, for auction, for anything, to get in the door, anything you want.
Okay, so folks, listen.
But I'd rather have cash, especially for
there
50-50.
There
stuff.
is a bank literally right around the corner. There's an ATM at First Draft.
There's 3.
So,
Bring
most
100
people,
cash.
yeah, bring 100 cash. Now, Dave says 100. I say 300. Just saying. It's
You could
that's
use
just me.
debit card. Right. There's
Um,
always more.
Listen, you've been putting out these videos. It's been fantastic. I know I've been in a few. They've just been an absolute blast, a riot. Always a great time. And when you had first called me and said, "Hey man, you want to be in some videos," I didn't even hesitate. Why? Because again, this is going for a great cause, and it's fun. Keep that in mind, people. This is a very serious thing, but at the same time, it's also a fun thing. So the things that we do in the video, all have one common goal, and that's to help out the family and get people.
And I'm really glad you said that, because in the same time, I get to be an idiot, which I love, and I know that you're right on that train. But we enjoy it. But if we can make a couple people smile on the way, to buy a ticket or whatever, or, somehow I think, "You guys still haven't bought a ticket yet?" Like, what other degrading stuff do I have to do to make sure they buy tickets? So we get to make people laugh at the same time as promoting something awesome.
All right, so hot seat stuff. I think that's all I got, but I do have one question, and maybe be on the minds of some folks. You mentioned a lot of great baskets, a lot of great items. You mentioned, the 30-person cater, whatever. What are some of the other hot ticket items that are going to be at this thing? Because that is going to be on the mind of everybody. Because if you give me at least 5 or 6 hot ticket items that people are like, "Man, I got to buy a ticket now."
All right. So I have to have my computer open for this, because there's some fun stuff. And this is why we're also going to do some videos on these, showing everybody everything that's there, because it's hard to get in touch with everybody.
Sure.
So let's start this way. I'm just going to rattle off down the thing. And a lot of these things I think are really cool. From the Grayslake Police Department, they have a police car ride for school for your children. So you can have your kid taken to school in a police car. You can also have them taken in a fire truck, courtesy of the Grayslake Fire Department.
That's awesome.
Can you imagine a little boy or a little girl that loves the police or fire? Like, how cool is that?
It's cool.
Make all your
That's
friends
awesome.
jealous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Start getting some animosity from the kids, so they can start getting made fun of at an early age.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, sorry. Donation made from Tom at First Draft. They're five $200 gift cards for golfing at 5 different things. So it's $1,000 right there. The driveway catering. We should next week receive autographed Aaron Judge baseball, American League MVP 2 years running. I looked that up last night. So that mail comes directly from the Yankees.
Nice.
That ball damaged, and the lowest that thing could go for is $600. It's with the documentation, it's about a $1,300 baseball. But if he writes 2-time AL MVP, that goes up by like $400. It's really strange how that works. We have 2 tickets to the Marriott Theater. We have tickets to Kenosha Kingfish. Our friends at AJ Sports Photography will come out to your son's game, shoot or daughter's game, and shoot photographs and give you the images and an 11 by 14 thing afterward. That's cool. We have gift cards from Mona Ray Salon, from Emils, from Beer Bazaar, from Be Sure, Home Inspection, Michelle Bauman, Don Wright, Lemon Tree Counseling, Precision Today, Tomic Design, Bake Share, Ivy Hall is one of our sponsors as well. That possibly could be a giant weed basket. That was very popular last year. We got stuff from Cinco Hermanos, from Twisted Burger, from Strike Zone, from Dogged Suds, from The Freeze to GYBA to Dance Connection, The Vine. Here's another great one, too. We have the Jalen Johnson autographed helmet from our friends at the Chicago Bears. Shout out to my friend that was able to hook that up for me. That's awesome. And then, like I said, we have a 30-person catering, and Tony's Butcher Shop is doing the meat. We have a bourbon basket from Stephen Mack. We have 10 day passes for the Grayslake pool. We're going to have a golden ticket from our friends at the Grayslake Chamber of Commerce, which should have 2 tickets to every event the Chamber puts on. Oh, it's kind of cool, so you can go to every local event.
That's a no-brainer. I mean, that's costs quite a bit every time. That's great.
It's huge, and it just adds up. We have stuff from Sienna Lifestyle, from Bombshell, other friend, Lavish Lizard Basket. So it's a lizard party and a basket.
Interesting.
I know. It's great. We have tickets to Barnfest for Foundation 46. We have something from Pizza Ranch. We have like the Grayslake Village Center has 2 $50 Village Center coupons that you can use at any place here downtown, and then they take care of that. We just got stuff in from Christoph's that I know that we have a ton of different stuff, and we're just getting started. And the booze wagon. Can I talk about the booze wagon for 1 second?
I mentioned it earlier, but we kind of bypassed it. That's okay. I get it, though, But yeah, talk about this booze wagon. Let's go. Who doesn't like booze?
And I love to be ridiculous. So I won the booze basket, or the booze wagon, at the Grayslake Varsity Rams fundraiser across the street here at Emils. And that had a lot of really good, premium liquor. I may or may not have gone to Benny's and have another $150 of high-end liquor that's in there. I bet you we're up to $700 and some dollars. We've had 2 donations from people because we put a post out saying, hey, if you're listening to this right now and you want to help me be ridiculous, we can drop off here at Kristen's office, drop off a good bottle of booze to put in this. We'll sell those raffle tickets for $10 a piece. I want that thing to be so crazy that you can't deny just buying. I mean, you got to buy one, right? I want to make it utterly, utterly ridiculous. And if you don't drink that much booze, big deal. If you like to host parties, you have a stocked bar with 1 ticket.
Birthday gifts, holiday gifts, whatever. I mean, give them away to your best friend who
be your favorite neighbor. Go around and see what they drink.
Oh.
And I just bought a bottle of Malort to put in there, too.
Oh, yeah. That right there in of itself, folks. Who cares about the rest? All you need is a bottle of Malort. Listen, this is something I've always been at, not myself, but have always seen people ask at auctions when there is a booze wagon.
Yep.
Do you get to keep the wagon?
Yes, they're going to keep the wagon.
Get to keep the wagon.
I have an extra baseball wagon, brand new one.
And look at that. So not only do you get almost $1,000 worth of booze,
which will be more by then for sure. And a wagon.
Absolutely. And folks, listen, you have a bottle you want to donate? Fine, whatever. If you're a member of Cooper's Hawk, want some wine, can it be wine too, right?
I'll take
absolutely.
Wine. I just don't want anything cheap. I don't want anybody getting this basket and being like, oh, I don't want your dirty old bottles that you didn't use.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice.
Well, unless it's a 50-year bottle of Pappy.
Well, sure. I mean, that I would.
That right there,
Yes.
Hint, hint, anybody who wants to just give away their bottle of
We may
Pappy
have to
Van
drink
Winkle,
that during this. But you know what? And I didn't even update the sheet. I was reading from the last one, but there's just cool. So I need help with more experience things, whether they're tickets. I know we still have tickets coming in. Oh, you know what? Our friends at the Northbrook Hilton and at the Illinois Beach State Park, and I think that there's also overnight stays at Starved Rock. So we have a bunch of other hotel stuff that's coming in from all this. So I'm still a month out, and half of the stuff I need. Oh, axe throwing. Yeah, you name it. There's just
so much. And listen, if you don't go to this thing and buy a ticket, you must just be boring, because there's just there's just so much stuff.
It's very easy to put together. As you can see, there's no details in this.
No details at all.
Oh, I know what I forgot to say.
What'd you forget?
We're dabbling with, and I think it's going to happen, is we're going to use Rally Up, and we're going to do 3 silent auction items that we're going to open up a week before.
Ooh.
So somebody who's at home, I don't know what those items might be yet, but they're going to be big dogs, like something really cool. So we might have some of the silent ones on there. So if you can't make it to the show, there will be specific items, but also on there, we're going to have photos of all the in-person items.
That's cool.
I want you to be there in person. If you want to spend money, make a donation, bid on something fantastic. But I really want people to show up in person.
Yeah,
it just shows community.
It does show community, but it also, I think that's a great thing too with the silent auction, being able to bid at home, because obviously life is busy and we all can't always make it. But the fact that you're going to be able to say, hey, you know what, we'll take a few items, pop them up here, and then bam, bid on.
Yeah, it should be really good. Should be really good. All right, anything we're neglecting to mention or anything?
Gosh, I don't know. We have the date. We have the time.
February 27th, 6:30.
And where?
February 20th, first draft.
First draft, baby. First draft. We got who it's for. We talked about the raffles. Most importantly, our sponsors who are helping sponsor the deal.
Thank you all. Thank you all very, very much.
Thank you so much for the sponsors. Really, I think we pretty much touched on everything. And folks, if we did forget something, you're probably going to see it in the video anyway.
Yeah, you're probably going to see it in there. Yeah. So the most important calls to action that we have today is we really want people to buy tickets. If you guys have something or experience or something you want to donate to the show, that's awesome, whether it's a bottle of booze or let's use our connections. I want to see how powerful this really is.
Yeah,
because it all goes back. The better we do on this, the more fun we have, the more gratitude I have for our community. But there's so many of you. There's 23,000 people in Grayslake. I always said if everybody donated $1, we'd be done and not have to do a show, right? So the people that are listening and the people that are coming, either send in some money for this family or do whatever, or you know what, if you can't do it for ours, just be kind to somebody.
Absolutely,
do it too.
Be kind.
Yeah.
That's the end result here.
All right, we all done here?
I think so.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it's good.
All right.
All right, so this is how I end. So Grayslake, wherever you guys are listening, do me a favor, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Spotify, whether you're on Apple or Microsoft, however you're listening to the show, hit the subscribe button so that way every Tuesday you get to know another member of our community, which is hugely important because I think that builds community to know like who you relate with. And you may end up shopping somewhere or buying some stuff for people because you're like-minded. And as we always end, we never know what our family, and we've kind of touched on this, we never know what our family or friends or a stranger on the street is going through. So I challenge you today to get out there and do 1-2 different random acts of kindness, whether that's holding the door for somebody or smiling to somebody. Somebody might have just a crap day, and you can change it around just by being kind. So be nice to the cashier at the dollar store. I always say that too. Like, be nice to your servers. Just be a good human. Kindness spreads like wildfire. So it's your job and your opportunity to do something good today. So that's good. All right. Grayslake, thank you for listening. Carl, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for having me, Dave.
All right. We'll see you next Tuesday, everybody.